this thing. Southwest Records is the place I be. MBQ the producer.
That's right, that's right.
Fake MCs kwa wafanya nyote mwenda shh. As it's our time to shine, natotaka shine bright. Yeah, come through, twaleta furaha. Shine a mess bila shaka. Mamazi mabeste, kila mtu hebu wika.
How you doing? Good. How's your day? Niko sawa? Kila kitu mzuri, Kisumu safi. We're here enjoying ourselves and having a good time. It's time to get.
Can I talk to you about something really fun?
Okay.
This quote that you put up.
Yeah.
Kila siku quote.
Yeah, put the frame. Alright, my column is called Dare to Dream, Change Man Chronicles. And the idea here is basically every human being is going through something. Every human being you see on earth is going through a struggle, regardless of whether you're the president, whether you're the pope, or whether you're the leader of a big, powerful nation. You're going through something. And many people need something in their life to get them to the next step. And God has given me the amazing opportunity to be able to speak to people every day and just give you that extra fuel, that 100 shilling fuel to just go to the next station. It may not necessarily be for me to sit down with you and talk to you, but God has given me an amazing platform which is on social media and which I use every day in the morning. I write from 5 o'clock. Most of it comes from my heart and from my mind and from things, influences around me. Now, something surprising is that I don't know what I'll write for. I don't have a calendar, I don't have a whole paid process book to think about all these things. But what I know is that tomorrow morning I'll wake up at 5 o'clock and I will write. I will write about life, I will write about what's going on. And I'm writing to third person simply because many times I'm writing to myself. Many times it's things that I'm struggling with, it's things that I'm fighting with, it's things that I'm hoping that God comes through, it's things that I'm just asking God questions. This column started 4 years ago as writing a protest note to God. Because I wake up every morning and be like, God, come on, if you love me so much, how can I get through this pain? If you love me so much, why am I struggling? If you love me so much, why are these things happening to me? And through that, I found that many more people were going through the very things that I was going through. Many times I write and guys call me and tell me, Ted, why have you written about me? Or somebody writes and says, Ted, you don't know that today, this is exactly what I needed to hear. That simply tells you it's not me, it's just God. So God is using me as a vessel, and what I believe is if I take care of God's business, God will take care of it. Very many times I've seen guys get breakthroughs through what I write, while I have not received my breakthrough. And it can make you very bitter. Okay? And many men of God in this country, I think, go through the same thing. Where they're praying for something, you're praying and you're toiling, everybody around you who you speak to gets their breakthrough, but you don't. And it reminds me of the story of Samson, and he had just fought a very big fight at Lehi, and he had just slain 1,000 men with a jawbone. And the Bible tells us that immediately he finished the war, great thirst came upon him. Immediately he had just finished dealing with 1,000 guys, great thirst came upon him. And one of the things that I learned from that thing is you can be the greatest warrior for God, but thirst will always come. Right after your victory, right after your biggest moment of glory, thirst will come. So the problem is, how shall you deal with the thirst? And what Samson tells God is, God, you just use me to slay 1,000 men. How shall you let me fall into the hands of these pagans? And for me, it's one thing. It's continuous dependence on God. I write not because I'm good. In fact, I'm one of the worst guys in this life. I'm the bad boy of bad boys. But I write simply because I find grace in God daily. Every morning when I wake up, I find grace. Every morning when I sleep, every evening when I sleep, I find grace. Every time when I mess up, I find grace. I'm still not there, but I'm just fighting like everybody else. I'm fighting to get there. I also want to go there. So whenever in life you see anybody you meet, just know one thing. Everybody is fighting to get there. So thank you very much. This is what I say, Mimi the Williams say, seeing God in everything, God wins. In everything you do, God wins. And from the pit to the palace, I'll see you at the finish line. This is the Change Man Chronicles, and you can check me out on teamd2d at wordpress.com. That's my blog, and I'm sure you'll be uplifted. Thank you very much. Peace.
One question before you go.
Yeah.
People give up.
Yeah.
That's a very encouraging.
Yeah.
The people give up.
Yeah.
How do you stop someone from giving up?
Well, I think the simple thing we can explain that is that winners never quit and quitters never win. That if you give up, then it means you've just given up on everything else. Okay? So I think it's a step-by-step approach, and you need to have the attitude and the character of a termite. When a termite bites on something, does it even know that it's small? Does a termite know it's a very small thing? A thigiriri, does it know it's like a small thing? It doesn't. In its mind. So it holds on to that thing and refuses to let go. Many times when you kill it, its claws are still closed on your claws. And that's what the attitude we need to have in life. That hatubanduki. Regardless of what happens, we are not giving up, we are not letting go, we are not going out. I'm one of those guys. I said I shall not give up. I'm holding on to the thing and holding on to the promise that God has a better plan for me. I mean, God did not bring me this far to let me just live a mediocre life. You can't give up. You can't give in. Just hold on, stay in there. Your breakthrough is on the way.
Meditate.
Yes.